God will help the faithful prevail! We attack! Men speak well of me because I do not throw lives away. I will not use false modesty and deny the charge. Indeed, I say proudly that it is true. And further, I will give you victory if you have the hearts to fight like men possessed when I ask it. These rebellious knaves and villains are not fit to breathe the same air as we honest men. They must all die before dawn comes again. This is a mercy, because they richly deserve the gallows for turning against their betters. Our army faces a hard fight. Our horsemen must stand idly by while others breach the walls and gain great honor in so doing. Now lift up your banners and march away! To glory, good soldiers, and a bloody day! Soldiers,
your siege equipment is automatically attached to one of your infantry units. Units with siege equipment are marked with an icon representing the siege equipment they are manning on their unit card. If you wish to have troops drop the siege equipment, click on the Drop Siege Equipment icon. To have another unit pick up a piece of spare equipment, select the unit and right-click on the equipment when the cursor changes to a hand. Left-click on Show Me How for details of your objectives, as well as the use of battering rams, ladders and towers.
Units, band together! Unit, drop
You have pressed the Special Unit Abilities button for the first time. This activates any special formations or abilities of the selected unit. As you select different units, you will see the button change. If the selected unit does not have...
Soldiers, single line!
You have pressed the Skirmish Mode button for the first time. This button toggles skirmish mode on and off for the selected troops. When in skirmish mode, troops will avoid getting into hand-to-hand combat by keeping their distance from enemy troops. Missile troops, like archers, are always in skirmish mode. You will need to turn the skirmish mode off if you want them to stand and fight.
Use it up! Advance! Rome! Rome! Forward! Forward! Heavy cover! March! Rome!
You can change the facing, width and length of your units by using the mouse. Select the units you wish to change, then hold down the right mouse button and move the mouse to change their position, formation and facing. When you release the right mouse button, they will carry out your orders. Your mounted skirmish troops can move into a circle and shoot formation to better protect themselves while shooting at the enemy. While firing, the cavalry circle in front of the enemy to minimize their exposure to attack. Left-click the circle and shoot button on the right panel to activate this formation. Left-click the show me how button for help.
Onward! We're under attack!
You'll press the guard mode button for the first time. This toggles guard mode on and off for the selected troops. In guard mode, the unit will fight defensively, try to maintain their formation when attacked, and won't chase the enemy if they run away.
The battering ram is in place. It will not be long before our enemy's defenses fall.
Your siege weapons have knocked through a section of the enemy's walls. Divert your heaviest troops to attack the breach. Make haste or the defenders will be ready and your advantage lost.
We are through the enemy's walls, into the breach for glory and victory! The battle is in our...
Attacking engaged cavalry with spearmen in the flank or rear is an excellent way to defeat them. Left-click the Show Me How button to zoom to your unit.
The battering ram has done its work. Now is the time for brave hearts and brave deeds.
Once your men are in combat, you can make them break off by double right-clicking on a point behind them. This can be a useful trick if your men are faster than the enemy. When using this tactic, however, it is inevitable that you will lose a few men.
Give grace to God. We have captured the enemy's walls.
The foolish enemy are facing away from your missile troops. Without their shields for protection, they're a great target. Enemy cavalry are readying an attack on the flanks of these already engaged spearmen. Either pull them back or commit other troops in support. Left-click the Show Me How button to zoom to your unit.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
Battle by killing every last enemy soldier on the field. You also win by causing them to break and flee. When a unit routs, the panic spreads, and nearby units may join them. This can turn into a mass rout.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Cavalry charge, they cause extra casualties due to the momentum of their attack. A cycle of charge, withdraw, charge causes maximum casualties for minimum losses. Repeat until done. Are the best troops for defeating cavalry. Left-click the Show Me How button to zoom to your unit.
The enemy general has no honor. He flees the field of battle and abandons his men.
You have pressed the Cancel Order button for the first time. This cancels orders for the selected units and makes them stop where they are. You could just give them a new order, but using this button is quicker if you need them to stop immediately.
lord! We have lost control of the castle!
Units! For the Great Lord! Attack!
We are blessed! The enemy general is dead! We have sent the idiot...
You've won the battle. Now you can try to kill or capture as many fleeing enemies as possible before they escape. As your troops are in no danger, you may want to speed up time using the speed settings. Left-click on Show Me How to see how this is done, or press Ctrl-T to speed up time. You'll press the Fire at Will button for the first time. This toggles Fire at Will on and off for the selected troop. Toggle Fire at Will off if you wish to preserve ammunition.
Artillery units, use your fire!
This is a clear victory that goes to only men of great virtue and valor.
A most honorable victory, my noble lord!
When you capture a settlement, you have the option to occupy, sack, or exterminate. Occupying a settlement brings it under your rule peacefully, but the people might rebel against you. Sacking allows your troops to loot and pillage, which gives an order and cash bonus, but buildings are damaged and people are killed. Exterminating kills most of the population and reduces the level of the buildings, but brings the population under your control.